If it's been years since your last job interview, you might be worried you've lost your edge. Maybe you're thinking, things have changed, the job market's tougher, and I don't even know if I'd stand out anymore. Well, here's the good news. You can interview like a pro, even if you've been out of the game for a while. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Thomas Schmidt, a former senior technology executive, ex-CEO, ex-CMO, now a consultant. And now I help organizations optimize technology, streamline operations, and sharpen both their marketing and product strategies. But I also help professionals like you reinvent your careers, navigate change, and land opportunities you deserve, especially if it's been a while since you've had to compete for one. And by the way, if you find this type of content useful, please hit that like button, comment, and of course, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps the channel immensely. Okay, so today we're breaking it down. Why interviews feel harder now than they used to. The biggest mistakes people make when they haven't interviewed in years. A step-by-step system to refresh your interview skills fast. And how to handle tough modern interview questions with confidence. A game plan you can put into action today. So let's jump in. Number one. Why interviews feel harder now? Okay, well, if you haven't been in a job market for a decade or even just a few years, you're not imagining it. The interview process really has changed. More steps, more people. Companies now use multi-stage interviews, sometimes with panels or group exercises, to test collaboration and communication under pressure. Behavioral and situational questions. Gone are the days where tell me about yourself followed by a few technical questions. Now you hear things like, tell me about the time you failed and what you learned from it. Or how would you handle a disagreement with your manager? Technology everywhere. Video interviews, recorded responses, applicant tracking systems. There's tech in nearly every step. Higher competition. Remote work has expanded the talent pool, so you're often competing with candidates from across the country or even the whole world. And if your last interview was years ago, well, it's like stepping back into a sport you used to play. The fundamentals are still there, but the rules have certainly changed, and so has the pace of the game. 2. The biggest mistakes people make when they haven't interviewed in years. So here's what I see most often. Mistake number 1, treating it like a conversation instead of a performance. Yes, you want to connect naturally, but interviews are high-stakes presentations. And if you just wing it, well, you risk rambling, missing key points, or failing to differentiate yourself. Mistake number 2, not preparing for behavioral questions. If you can't tell stories that demonstrate your skills, well, you're going to blend into the crowd. Mistake number 3, talking too much about the past and not enough about the future. Hiring managers care about your track record, but they're really hiring you for what you're going to do next, right? And if your answers feel stuck in the past, well, you're going to sound less relevant. Mistake number 4, forgetting the remote reality. In a video interview, lighting, sound, and background matter more than you think. It's part of the impression you're making. 3, the step-by-step system to refresh your interview skills. Okay, well, let's rebuild your interview skills fast. Step number 1, update your core story. Well, this is your 60 or 90-second answer to tell me about yourself. Structure it like this: who you are professionally, the problems you're great at solving, a recent example of a win, and why you're excited about the role. So here's an example. I'm a senior operations leader with 15 years in streamlining tech and marketing teams. My strength is turning complex processes into efficient, scalable systems. At my last role, I led a project that cut delivery times by 30% while improving customer satisfaction. I'm now looking to bring that same energy and results to a company that's scaling quickly. Step 2, use the STAR method for your behavioral questions. So that's situation, what's going on, task, what was your role, action, what did you do, and result, what happened because of it. This is going to keep your answers clear and concise without rambling. Step number 3, practice out loud on camera. Don't just read your answers. Record yourself on Zoom or your phone. Watch for filler words, eye contact, and clarity. Step 4, prepare value bridges. After answering a question, connect your answer to why it matters for this role. That's how you're going to make your responses feel targeted instead of just generic. 4, handling tough modern interview questions. Some of today's questions can throw you off if you haven't heard them before. Let's run through a few. Question: Why are you leaving your current role? Okay, well, here's a pro tip. Keep it positive and future focused. So, I'm looking for a role where I can take on larger strategic responsibilities and continue growing in an innovative environment. Question. Tell me about the time you failed. Okay, so here's a tip. Choose a real example, but focus on what you learned and how you applied it. Question. How do you handle working with difficult team players? Okay, here's your tip. Show empathy, problem solving, and results without bad-mouthing anyone. Question. What's your expected salary? Okay, so here's how to handle that one. If you're early in the process, pivot. So say something like, I'd like to learn more about the role and expectations before discussing numbers, but I'm confident we can agree on something fair. 5. The game plan you can start today. If you've got an interview coming, or even if you might, well, here's what I had to do over the next week. Day 1, write down your core story. Day 3, prepare. Day 5, star stories based on your biggest wins. And then next, research the company. Go beyond the website. Check LinkedIn posts, news articles, and employee reviews. Day 6, record 2 mock interviews. Review for clarity, energy, and eye contact. Day 7, rest, visualize success, and go in with a calm, confident mindset. You don't need to have interviewed last month to do well next week. The skills are still in you. They just need refreshing. With the right preparation, you'll not only sound confident, but you'll actually be confident. And that's what hiring managers remember. If this video helped you, please hit that like button and share it with a friend who's job hunting. And subscribe for more strategies to help you grow, evolve, and land the opportunities you deserve. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep showing the world that your best work is still ahead of you. And I'll see you in the next one.